Maybe it won't be awkward. Maybe they'll be grown-ups about it. Either way, these new neighbors might have to learn to get along. Because those are Ivanka Trump's belongings being quite literally crammed into a multi-million-dollar D.C. house today. While truly, just around the corner, it is President Obama's new house that's drawing a lot of eyes. His stuff ready to be loaded into that still work-in-progress home. These two families will be close enough to share a cup of sugar, should that come to pass. Neighbors, as neighbors do, have their opinions.
We're fans of the Obamas, but not so excited about Ivanka moving in around the corner. She's literally like right around the corner, so less than a block away.
It is a very Obama-esque thing to do to buck tradition. Staying in D.C. does just that. The last president to brave living in the Beltway bubble was Woodrow Wilson in 1921. He lived largely in seclusion, though fantasized about running for a third term. Those parts aren't Obama at all.
It's important for me to take some time to process this amazing experience that we've gone through. I want to do some writing. I want to be quiet a little bit.
Writing a book is a lucrative plan. Bill Clinton earned $15 million for his memoir, and that was a while ago. Money probably won't be an issue for Obama or his presidential library. Destined for the first time for an urban center, Chicago. They will break ground right here.
The bold decision to erect this presidential library in an urban inner-city community is transformational, and we eagerly await the economic, cultural, and educational development that is sure to follow.
Chicago's South Side neighborhood, where Obama's activism started, is still waiting for all that hope to produce change. The presidential center is another chance. More than job creation, Obama's aim is to nurture new political talent. Mark Updegrove, who leads Lyndon Johnson's library, says this presidential center will reinvent the concept of them.
It won't be the typical presidential library exhibit where you learn just about the individual who was president and his administration and times. Barack Obama's will be more issues focused. And I think, again, the call to action will be to get people involved in causes that are important to this nation and to this world.
Add in the archiving of every one of Obama's social media entries, and this center will be massive and massively expensive. Look at this. Reagan spent some $45 million on his library. George H.W. Bush, $80 million. Clinton doubled that. See the pattern here? George W. Bush, $300 million. And Obama may triple it with a potential budget of $1 billion.
Shaming Donald Trump is impossible because man has no shame.
The political activism Obama wants to encourage nationally has already started with former White House staffers. Two speechwriters and a spokesperson started a show in the last few weeks called Pod Save America.
Representative Richard Hudson of North Carolina said Friday, there is a lot of angst in our state over an Obamacare.
Get Americans to hold government accountable is the goal.
Election night changed things. I think we were all people that had been in politics for a while and then stepped outside of it.
There is a little, okay, I've done my part, and now I'm going to kind of like rest a little bit. And I think with Trump's election, it sort of inspired me, at least, to just get off my ass and do something.
His old boss would likely approve. Barack Obama is young enough, fired up enough to stay involved, but he says he'll have to choose his moments. And to be clear, he's not planning on running for anything. And before anyone else asks, neither is Michelle Obama. Adrienne Arsenault, CBC News, Washington.